There are moments when the mind becomes too loud. You catch yourself replaying conversations that have already ended, or preparing for disappointments that haven't actually happened. This overthinking often feels like a form of protection. We tell ourselves that if we think deeply enough, or fearfully enough, we can build a shield against future pain. But when the mind is entirely focused on surviving the future, it loses the ability to live in the present. We are going to spend the next 5 minutes building a sequence of steps to quiet that internal noise. You do not need to solve your entire future tonight. True relief becomes possible the moment you allow yourself to step out of this cycle of constant preparation. Start by auditing your current thoughts. Look for the moments where you are trying to predict every possible outcome of a situation before it even begins. This diagram shows the cognitive cost of that habit. When the mind tries to prepare for every possible pain, it branches out into dozens of chaotic what-ifs, leaving very little energy for the reality in front of you. Simply recognizing that your mind is attempting to protect you through fear creates the necessary space to begin reclaiming that energy. Next, we have to interrupt the physical and mental momentum of those racing thoughts. Stop what you are doing, let your shoulders drop, and close your eyes. One of the hardest barriers to peace is the belief that you can only relax after you have absolute certainty about how a situation will end. Life has never truly been certain. If we wait for a guarantee before we allow ourselves to feel calm, we ensure a state of constant anxiety. You have to actively drop that demand. As this principle states, healing begins when we stop demanding guarantees from life. Give yourself permission to rest even while questions remain unanswered. Choosing to be present in the midst of uncertainty is what allows peace to become a deliberate action rather than a distant reward. To maintain this state, we can use specific phrases as cognitive anchors. These help stabilize the mind when it tries to wander back into the noise. These phrases are designed to reinforce emotional stability and separate your identity from your passing thoughts. Read through them and find the ones that address your current state. You may want to screenshot this list to use whenever you feel your focus slipping during the day. Eventually, the mind will become loud and overwhelmed again. This is a natural part of the process. When you notice your thoughts spiraling, view it as an opportunity to practice the act of coming back to the now. Strength grows through the act of returning your focus to the present moment, again and again and again. To conclude this exercise, take one final, soft breath, and when you are ready, open your eyes. Take a moment to notice your current state. Your mind likely feels a little lighter, and your breathing a little softer than when we began. Use these steps during your daily transitions. They prove that you deserve a quiet mind right now, without needing to mentally prepare for every possible disaster first. By learning to face uncertainty without spiraling, you develop a deeper trust in your own resilience. You move from surviving life to actually living it.